Understanding phrasal verbs through context clues, a handy guide. Hello, English learners. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of phrasal verbs. We will specifically look at how you can use context clues to determine the meaning of these verbs. This skill can be a real game changer in understanding English in a more natural, intuitive way. Before we dive into context clues, let's quickly remind ourselves what phrasal verbs are. A phrasal verb is a verb that is made up of a main verb combined with an adverb or a preposition, or both. These combinations often have a completely different meaning than the main verb on its own. For example, give up is a phrasal verb. Here, give is the main verb and up is the preposition. The meaning of give up is quite different from the word give. It means to quit or to stop trying. Now, let's move on to context clues. Context clues are hints found within a sentence, paragraph, or passage that a reader can use to understand the meanings of new or unfamiliar words. Learning to identify and use context clues is like being a detective. You're looking for clues to help solve a mystery, in this case, the mystery of an unknown phrasal verb. Understanding the types of context clues can make this detective work a lot easier. Let's look at the 4 main types. 1. Definition clues. These clues give direct definitions or explanations for the new word within the sentence itself. Example: James decided to persevere, to continue trying, even though he found learning phrasal verbs difficult. Synonym clues. These clues hint at the meaning by using a synonym for the new word in the sentence. Example: Even though the task was daunting, Lisa was determined. She was resolved not to give up until she had learned all the phrasal verbs. Antonym clues. These clues give meaning by using an antonym or by stating what the new word is not. Example: Unlike his classmates who found phrasal verbs easy, John found them arduous, really challenging and difficult. Inference clues. These clues require you to infer or deduce the meaning from the overall context of the sentence or passage. Example: After hours of studying, Mary was exhausted. She could barely keep her eyes open, and her book seemed to be getting heavier and heavier. So, how do we apply this to understanding phrasal verbs? Well, the same rules apply. Example: John decided to put off his homework. He wanted to delay it until after his favorite TV show was over. In this sentence, put off is the phrasal verb. The context clue here is the word delay, which is a synonym for put off. Remember, understanding phrasal verbs is a critical part of mastering English. And using context clues to determine their meaning can make your learning journey a whole lot easier. Practice using these clues as much as possible while reading English texts, and soon you'll be deciphering phrasal verbs like a pro. Keep up the good work, and happy learning!